Isaiah 53 is one of the most debated chapters in the Hebrew Bible. It describes a suffering servant who is despised and rejected, pierced for our transgressions, and who bore the sin of many. There are two primary interpretations. 1. Jewish interpretation: the servant is Israel, the nation. 2. Christian interpretation: the servant is Jesus Christ, the Messiah. You're asking why Isaiah 53 can't be Israel. So here are key arguments against the idea that the suffering servant in Isaiah 53 is the nation of Israel. 1. The servant is innocent, but Israel wasn't. Isaiah 53 verse 9 says the servant had done no violence, nor was any deceit in his mouth. However, the Hebrew scriptures frequently describe Israel as sinful, rebellious, and idolatrous, e.g. Isaiah 1 verse 4, Ezekiel 23, Jeremiah 2. It would be inconsistent to call the nation of Israel without deceit. 2. The servant suffers willingly and silently. Isaiah 53 verse 7. He was oppressed and afflicted, yet he did not open his mouth, like a lamb to the slaughter. Historically, Israel cried out under suffering. See Exodus, Lamentations, Psalms. The imagery of silent suffering fits better with an individual who voluntarily endures. 3. The servant dies for the sins of others. Isaiah 53 verse 5. He was pierced for our transgressions. The punishment that brought us peace was on him. The speaker distinguishes between we/us and he/him. If he is Israel, who is the we? Other nations? But they don't view Israel as suffering for their sins. 4. The servant is a singular individual. The language used is consistently singular. He was despised. He was pierced. He was assigned a grave with the wicked. If it were about a nation, we'd expect plural terms. In Isaiah, when Israel is described, it's usually plural or clearly identified. 5. Earlier chapters describe the servant differently. Isaiah 49 verse 6 describes the servant as the one who will restore Israel. It is too small a thing for you to be my servant to restore the tribes of Jacob. This shows that the servant is distinct from Israel, not identical to it. 6. Historical Jewish interpretations varied. Ancient rabbis, e.g., Targum Jonathan, Midrash Rabbah, often saw Isaiah 53 as messianic, not national. The idea that the servant is Israel gained popularity after Christians began pointing to Jesus as its fulfillment. Summary: Isaiah 53 cannot logically be Israel because the servant is innocent and righteous. He suffers for others, not himself. The language is singular. The servant is separate from Israel in earlier passages. From a Christian perspective, Jesus alone fits this description perfectly.